and you'll feel a newfound sense of confidence and clarity in your ability to attract and magnify wealth in your life. Isn't it interesting how some people seem naturally to attract financial abundance, as if they're living in a timeline where opportunities flow to them effortlessly? See yourself surrounded by abundance in all its forms, from the material possessions you've always dreamed of to the financial freedom and security that comes with knowing you have more than enough. Welcome to the Reality Revolution. Today I have something truly special in store for you. An activation designed to magnify your financial abundance like never before. If you're a regular listener to the channel, you know that our activations are unique, immersive experiences that combine advanced NLP techniques, unique language patterns, and inspirational storytelling to help you tap into your limitless potential. But today, we're going to take things to a whole new level with an activation that's all about magnifying your wealth and prosperity. When I say magnify, I mean that this activation is going to help you not just attract abundance, but amplify it beyond your wildest dreams. By watching this video, you'll be guided on a journey to activate a new timeline, one in which your financial abundance is magnified to extraordinary heights. Throughout the activation, you'll learn to embrace a new mindset towards money, visualize your ideal financial reality, and take inspired action towards your goals. And as always, you don't need to close your eyes or follow a progressive relaxation routine. There's nothing that you need to do. Just listen, sit back, relax, and allow the words to wash over you, knowing that with every passing moment, your financial abundance is growing and expanding. This is designed to magnify your results and help you achieve financial success beyond your wildest dreams. You see, every decision you make, every thought you think, and every action you take contributes to the creation of your reality. And right now, by choosing to listen to this, you're making a powerful decision to shift your reality towards one of magnified wealth and prosperity. As you immerse yourself in this experience, you'll begin to align your thoughts, emotions, and actions with the vibration of magnified abundance. You'll start to see opportunities for growth and success everywhere you look, and you'll feel a newfound sense of confidence and clarity in your ability to attract and magnify wealth in your life. By activating this timeline of magnified financial abundance, you are reshaping your future. With every passing moment, you're laying the foundation for a life of magnified prosperity, one in which you effortlessly attract abundance and success in all areas of your life. So take a moment. Imagine your life and what it will look like when your financial abundance is magnified. Envision the freedom, the joy, and limitless possibilities that come with living in a reality of magnified wealth. And know that by simply listening to this, you're taking a powerful step towards making that vision a reality. You might notice how naturally your mind begins to expand as I discuss the fascinating reality of parallel timelines. And as you're listening to my voice, you become aware of how your thoughts can drift and flow while still maintaining perfect understanding of everything I'm saying. Isn't it interesting how some people seem naturally to attract financial abundance, as if they're living in a timeline where opportunities flow to them effortlessly? And you might be wondering what it would be like to step into such a timeline yourself. You see, at every moment, countless versions of you exist across an infinite spectrum of possibilities. And somewhere in this vast web of reality, there is a version of you who has already manifested extraordinary financial abundance. And as you continue listening, you might begin to sense that version of yourself, that timeline where everything simply works out perfectly. Some find it fascinating to realize how their awareness of these possibilities begins to naturally expand. And while you're consciously following my words, your unconscious mind is beginning to scan through these infinite timelines, finding the perfect path to your desired financial reality. Allow yourself to absorb these ideas as I continue our exploration. Your mind already knows how to process this information in exactly the right way for you. Inhale slowly through your nose. I say that because I give you an instruction, and then when you do that thing, you tell your subconscious that it's okay to follow my instructions. So inhale through your nose, feeling the air fill your lungs, and then exhale gently through your mouth. Release any tension or stress you may be holding on to. With each breath you take, you find yourself naturally beginning to relax. You may notice that as you continue to breathe deeply and rhythmically, your mind begins to quiet down, and a sense of calm washes over you. Imagine a soft, warm light surrounding you, enveloping you in a cocoon of comfort and security. This light represents the power of your own mind, and as it grows brighter and more vibrant, you can feel your confidence and self-belief growing stronger. As you bask in the glow of this light, you find that your mind begins to open up to new possibilities, new ideas, new ways of thinking. This is your inner wisdom speaking to you, guiding you towards the path of magnified abundance and success. And while you may feel yourself drifting, know that you remain fully aware and in control at all times. You are tapping into the boundless potential of your own mind and allowing yourself to explore new realms of thought and imagination. As you breathe deeply, allow your mind to expand and embrace the concept of magnified abundance. Visualize your financial dreams and goals and feel the excitement and energy that comes with knowing that you have the power to make them a reality. With each word I speak and each breath you take, you find yourself drifting into a state of pure awareness where anything is possible and your potential for magnified wealth and success is truly limitless. See yourself surrounded by abundance in all its forms, from the material possessions you've always dreamed of to the financial freedom and security that comes with knowing you have more than enough. And as you hold this image in your mind, I want you to notice how it makes you feel. Do you feel excited, energized, and motivated to make this vision a reality? Do you feel a sense of joy, gratitude, and fulfillment wash over you? These powerful emotions are the key to unlocking your potential for magnified wealth. As you continue to listen, imagine for a moment that your life is like a vast network of light, branching and flowing in countless directions. Each point where these lines of light intersect represents a choice, a moment, a possibility. And somewhere within this brilliant network exists the timeline where your financial abundance has completely transformed. Think of how when you walk through a doorway, reality shifts ever so slightly. And just as naturally as you move through physical doorways, you are constantly moving through timeline doorways, selecting different possibilities with each passing moment. Right now, you might notice how your awareness of these possibilities begins to expand. Imagine standing at the edge of a vast quantum field, where countless versions of your financial reality exist simultaneously. Some versions of you have already made brilliant investments, launched successful ventures, or discovered unique opportunities that transformed their financial landscape completely. As you consider this, you might begin to sense how these possibilities are already within your reach. You know how sometimes money just seems to flow naturally, like finding unexpected cash in an old jacket or receiving a surprise opportunity. These aren't just coincidences. They're moments when you've naturally aligned with that abundant timeline, and now you're beginning to tune into these abundance frequencies more and more frequently. Picture your timeline like a river with countless tributaries, each carrying its own current of possibilities. And just as water naturally finds its path of least resistance, financial opportunities are beginning to flow more easily into your experience. You might notice how your awareness of these opportunities is already becoming sharper, clearer, and more refined. Within the words I speak are patterns of words. Those patterns are speaking directly to your subconscious in this moment. You may begin to feel transformations and changes that do not make sense, but don't worry, it's all good, relax. Your financial abundance is being magnified naturally through the vibration of my voice. Throughout your day, you may begin to notice more and more signs of abundance. Perhaps it's an interesting conversation that leads to an unexpected opportunity, or a sudden insight about your finances that opens new doors. Your mind is naturally becoming more attuned to these possibilities, scanning your environment for the perfect opportunities that align with your abundant timeline. Just as the quantum field contains all possibilities simultaneously, you're developing an intuitive sense of which choices, which moments, which opportunities will lead you toward your desired financial reality. You can see the future. This heightened awareness feels natural, easy, as if it's been with you all along, simply waiting to be activated. Some find it fascinating how their perception of financial opportunities begins to shift, expand, transform. And while every person's path to abundance is unique, you might be surprised at how naturally your perfect opportunities begin to appear, guiding you toward that brilliant timeline where your financial abundance has fully manifested. Let me share something fascinating with you about identity and wealth. Consider how a caterpillar doesn't need to try to become a butterfly. It already contains within itself the complete blueprint for transformation, and just like that caterpillar, you already contain within yourself the complete blueprint for magnified financial abundance. You know how sometimes you meet someone who seems to have a completely different relationship with money? They move through the world as if abundance is the most natural thing. And what's fascinating is how they often started exactly where you are now. The only difference was a subtle shift in who they knew themselves to be. I once knew someone who made an interesting discovery. They realized that every time they looked in the mirror, they were actually gazing at a wealthy person who hadn't yet fully expressed their potential. And as they began to embrace this truth, the most extraordinary things started happening. You are embracing this truth also right now. Opportunities that had always been present for them suddenly became visible. Resources that had always been available suddenly became accessible. It's amazing how reality shifts when we shift our core identity. And perhaps you're already beginning to sense that wealthy version of yourself, that version who moves through the world with absolute certainty about their financial abundance. That version who understands deep within their being that wealth is their natural state. That version who recognizes opportunities with crystal clarity. Some find it interesting to notice how their thoughts about money begin to shift and transform, becoming more expansive, more possibility-oriented. And as your unconscious mind processes these shifts, you begin to notice how your natural responses to financial situations are beginning to align with those of your wealthy self. Think of how a master artist doesn't question their right to create a masterpiece. They simply create, knowing it's who they are. And in the same way, your wealthy self doesn't question their right to abundance. They simply allow it to flow, knowing it's their natural state of being. You might be surprised to discover how your very presence begins to attract magnified abundance. Just as a magnet doesn't strain to attract metal, it simply does so because of what it is your wealthy identity naturally attracts. Magnified abundance simply because of who you are becoming. And as your neural pathways begin to recognize and reorganize this new identity, you might notice subtle shifts in how you carry yourself. how you make decisions, how you respond to opportunities. Some find they start speaking differently about money, thinking differently about wealth, moving differently through the world of abundance. Consider how many of the wealthiest people in history came from humble beginnings. They didn't start with any special advantages. What set them apart was their absolute knowing, that deep, unshakable identity level of certainty that they were meant for abundance. And just as they stepped into that identity, you're stepping into yours right now. Now, I want you to take a moment and imagine yourself living your ideal financial reality, whatever that looks like for you. Maybe it's owning your dream home, traveling the world, or having the freedom to pursue your passions without worrying about money. Maybe it's being able to provide for your loved ones, give back to your community, or leave a lasting legacy. Whatever your financial dreams may be, allow yourself to picture them in vivid detail as if they are already a reality. And as you immerse yourself in this, I want you to feel the joy, the excitement, and the sense of accomplishment that comes with achieving your financial goals. Notice how it feels to have magnified abundance flowing into your life and how it transforms every aspect of your being, from your relationships and your career to your health and your personal growth. Imagine this ideal financial reality is not just a distant dream, but a powerful magnetic force that's already drawing wealth and abundance towards you. Every thought you think, every emotion you feel, every action you take is aligned with this, magnifying your potential for financial success. Now, I want you to say this with me, either silently or out loud, to affirm your movement into this timeline, to affirm your activation. I am a magnet for magnified wealth and abundance. I effortlessly attract financial opportunities and success. I am worthy and deserving of magnified prosperity in all areas of my life. My income is constantly increasing, and my financial dreams are becoming my reality. I am aligned with the energy of magnified abundance, and it flows to me easily and effortlessly. I want you to feel the resonance of these words. As you do this, take a moment to become aware of the timeline where your financial abundance has fully manifested. As you tune into this timeline, you might begin to notice its unique qualities. Some people experience it as a glowing path of light, others as a feeling of warmth and certainty, and others might sense it as a compelling pull toward their wealthy future. It doesn't matter how old you are, what your situation is, please eliminate those thoughts for the moment. And notice how this abundant timeline has its own texture, its own vibration. Perhaps it feels solid and real, like golden light pulsing with possibility. Maybe it feels crisp and clear, like the freshness of a morning, where everything simply works perfectly. As you focus on these sensations, you will notice them becoming stronger, more vivid, more compelling. And time is such an interesting thing, isn't it? Because while part of you is here listening to my voice, another part of you can easily travel forward along this timeline, experiencing the milestones of your financial evolution. You might find yourself 6 months from now noticing how your relationship with money is transformed. Or perhaps a year ahead, experiencing the satisfaction of your expanded wealth. Some may find themselves jumping 5 years forward, looking back with amazement at how naturally everything unfolded. Now, let's step into a moment in your abundant timeline. Notice the way you carry yourself, the confidence in your movements, Feel the deep sense of security that comes from knowing your financial abundance is expanding effortlessly. And as you embody this version of yourself, you might begin to notice how this feeling begins to intensify, becoming stronger and clearer with each passing moment. Think about how water, when it reaches a certain temperature, doesn't gradually become steam, it transforms all at once. And just as you focus on this abundant timeline, you might notice a similar transformation beginning to occur. Each moment you spend connecting with this timeline strengthens its pull, makes it more real, more inevitable. Some find it fascinating how memories of future wealth can feel just as real as memories of the past. And as you create these future memories right now, you might notice how they begin to influence your present moments. Every decision, every action, every thought naturally aligns with this abundant timeline of magnified financial wealth. And as this alignment strengthens, you might notice time beginning to flow differently. Opportunities that might seem far in the future begin to appear very soon. Possibilities that once seemed distant start manifesting in unexpected ways now. It's as if your abundant timeline is magnetized, magnified, pulling positive financial experiences towards you at an accelerated pace. And just as a hologram contains the complete image in each of its parts, each moment of your day now contains the complete pattern of your magnified financial abundance. Every interaction carries the potential for expansion. Every decision flows from your wealthy self. Every moment resonates with the frequency of abundance. The fascinating thing about time is how it can expand or contract based on your focus. And as you focus on this abundant timeline, you might notice how opportunities begin arriving with perfect timing. It's as if the universe is orchestrating a symphony of abundance and you're naturally attuned to its rhythm. Remember that feeling of absolute certainty about your financial abundance. Let it expand, filling your awareness. Feel how it resonates with every cell of your being. And as this resonance grows stronger, you might notice how your abundant timeline begins to feel more and more like your present reality, as if it's naturally merging with your current experience. As your mind naturally tunes into opportunities, you notice how your awareness begins to shift. Just like when you buy a new car and suddenly see that model everywhere, your brain's reticular activating system is now activated and primed to notice abundant opportunities that have always been present. Imagine stepping fully into that moment 1 year from today. You're looking back at this exact moment, amazed at how everything unfolded so perfectly. The opportunities that appeared, the insight that came at exactly the right time, the connections that formed so naturally. And as you stand in that future moment, you can feel the satisfaction of watching your wealth expand in ways that once seemed impossible. Now you might have that little voice that says, it is not good to focus on money. It's a lower form of spirituality. But I want to remind you, this is a necessity. This is your duty if you wish to evolve spiritually, to magnify your financial abundance so that you have the resources to travel, to find the means to expand spiritually. And this gives you the opportunity to serve others, to help others. What you're doing is of the highest order. By bringing in this power that money is, bringing in this energy that money is, you can be of service to the greatest group of people and expand yourself spiritually in so many ways. There is nothing wrong with money. Money is neutral. It is the way that you use it. Now, some find it fascinating how memories seem to create themselves as if they're reaching back through time to guide our present actions. These future memories of your financial success are becoming more vivid, more real with each passing moment. You can feel the exhilaration of making that brilliant investment decision, the satisfaction of watching your wealth multiply, the peace of mind that comes from absolute financial security. Consider how in quantum physics particles can exist in multiple states simultaneously until they're observed. And just as you observe and focus on this wealthy version of yourself, this reality begins to solidify, becoming more tangible, more present. It's as if you're naturally tuning into the frequency where this abundance already exists. You might notice how your decision-making is already beginning to align with your wealthy self. Where there once was hesitation, there is now clarity. Where there was once doubt, there is now certainty. It's as if you're picking up broadcasts from your successful future self, allowing their wisdom to guide your present choices. Think about how a quantum leap happens, not gradually but in an instant. And in this moment, you might sense yourself making that leap into your abundant reality. Some notice it as a subtle shift in energy. Others as a sudden clarity of purpose. However you experience it, you're now operating from that timeline where your financial success is absolute. Your reticular activating system is now becoming finely tuned to abundance. I command your subconscious to do this. You have the ability to do it as well, with your intention. You might begin noticing opportunities that were always present but previously invisible. A casual conversation reveals an unexpected opportunity. A random article contains exactly the information you need. A seemingly chance encounter opens doors you didn't even know existed. And these are not coincidences. They are confirmations that you're now fully aligned with your abundant timeline. Each one strengthens your connections to this reality, making it more solid, more present, more inevitable. And this is not just any abundant timeline. This one has the unique aspect of magnified financial abundance. Feel how your energy field naturally resonates with wealth and abundance now. Like a tuning fork vibrating at the perfect frequency, you're broadcasting the signal of prosperity, and the universe, operating with quantum precision, responds by bringing you exactly the opportunities, resources, and connections that match this frequency. This video you're watching is nothing but a catalyst that is aligning and tuning you into that radio station of magnified financial abundance. And as we begin to bring all these elements together, I want you to sense that brilliant timeline of magnified financial abundance. Feel its reality, its solidity, its certainty, and now imagine that timeline beginning to move closer, becoming brighter, more vivid with each passing moment, like a powerful magnet drawing in metal. Your abundant reality is pulling closer and closer to your present moment. Now notice how that timeline begins to merge with your current experience. Some people feel this as a wave of energy washing over them, others as a click of absolute certainty. And as these timelines collapse into one, you sense a new alignment taking hold. The you who has already achieved extraordinary financial success is no longer in some distant future. That version of you is right here, right now. If you've done quantum jumps and timeline activations with me in the past, all those timelines collapse and become even more magnified. This is nothing more than solidifying that same timeline that we have been working on all along. Take a moment to fully embody this integrated state. Feel how differently you move through the world now. Notice how your decisions flow from a place of absolute knowing. Experience the quiet confidence that comes from being fully aligned with your wealthy self. This is your new baseline. This is your new normal. Whenever you need to reinforce this state, you simply take a deep breath and recall this feeling of absolute certainty about your magnified financial abundance. Anchor this. You can anchor it in a number of ways. Pinch yourself. Pull one of your earlobes. Each time you do, you find this state becoming stronger and more accessible, more natural. Looking forward from this moment, you might be surprised at how quickly things begin to shift. Perhaps tomorrow you'll notice opportunities you might have missed before. Next week you might find yourself making decisions with a new level of financial clarity. And in the months ahead, you'll look back at this moment as the catalyst that set everything in motion. The fascinating thing about transformation is that it continues to unfold even after our conscious focus shifts elsewhere. Like a stone dropped in a pond, the ripples of this activation will continue to expand, influencing your reality in ever-widening circles of abundance. And as you move forward from this moment, carrying this new alignment, this new certainty, this new knowing, you'll find that each day brings you closer to the full expression of your financial abundance, because you're no longer working toward abundance. You're simply allowing the abundance that's already yours in this timeline to fully manifest. Now I want you to picture yourself walking through this landscape, taking in the sights, sounds, and sensations of magnified wealth and prosperity. Maybe you find yourself in a beautiful, spacious home, surrounded by luxurious furnishings and state-of-the-art technology, or perhaps you're traveling to exotic locations, experiencing new cultures and adventures, all while knowing that your financial success has made this possible. As you explore this world of magnified abundance, take a moment to notice the people around you. Are they supportive, encouraging, and empowering? Do they share your values and your vision for success? Surround yourself with positive, like-minded individuals who uplift and inspire you. As you immerse yourself in this timeline of magnified wealth and prosperity, I want you to feel a deep sense of gratitude for all the abundance that is already present in your life. Recognize that every breath that you take, every beat of your heart, and every moment of your existence is a gift and a blessing. From this place of gratitude, begin to extend your appreciation outward to all the people, experiences, and opportunities that have brought you to where you are today. Feel the energy of gratitude magnifying your abundance, attracting even more blessings and miracles into your life. I want to tell you a little secret. When you envision and send the energy of magnified abundance to others, your own abundance will magnify tenfold. So take a moment and just see wonderful magnified abundance for your friends, for your family, for anybody you can imagine. It feels so good. Remember, this world is not just a distant fantasy. This is very real, and it's available to you right here and right now. You have aligned your thoughts, emotions, and actions with the energy of this timeline. You are shifting your reality and attracting magnified financial success with every breath, with every thought. Once this activation is done, I want you to keep focusing on this vision. Keep nurturing your magnified abundance. Keep radiating gratitude. With each passing moment, you're getting closer and closer to living the life of your dreams, filled with magnified wealth, prosperity, and success. Congratulations on taking this powerful step towards magnifying your financial abundance. The journey ahead is filled with endless possibilities and opportunities. Keep shining your light, keep radiating abundance, keep believing in your magnified potential. The universe is cheering you on, and your wildest financial dreams are becoming a reality now, with every moment that you tune into this timeline. As you move forward on this path, remember to integrate the practices and principles you've learned here into your daily life. Cultivate an attitude of gratitude, focus on the blessings and opportunities that surround you, maintain a positive mindset, knowing that your thoughts and beliefs have the power to shape your reality. Take inspired action toward your goals. Trust that the universe is guiding you towards the right people, resources, and opportunities to support your journey. And whenever you face challenges or doubts, remember to return to this activation and reconnect with the energy of magnified abundance. You may find it helpful to listen to this regularly as a way of reinforcing your commitment to creating a life of true financial freedom and prosperity. Each time you do, you'll be strengthening your connection to the abundant timeline that you've activated and deepening your belief in your own unlimited potential. And as you continue to magnify your financial abundance, don't forget to share your success and inspire others along the way. Your journey has the power to create a ripple effect, touching the lives of countless individuals and making the world a brighter, more abundant place. You are activated. Your financial abundance is magnified. Now, as we come to the end of this activation, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for your participation, your openness, and your willingness to embrace a new reality of magnified wealth and success. Your decision to invest in yourself and your financial future is a testament to your strength, your courage, and your limitless potential. Remember, the path to magnified abundance is not always easy, but it is always worth it. Keep believing in yourself, keep focusing on your goals, and keep trusting in the infinite wisdom and support of the universe. Your magnified future is waiting for you, and I am so excited to see all the incredible blessings and miracles that will unfold for you along the way. Please share them in the comments as they occur so others can see the wonderful blessings that come from this activation. I want to congratulate you on taking this powerful step toward creating a life of true financial freedom and prosperity. Please join the Reality Revolution. You can join our Facebook group, our Reddit group, our Discord group. All the links are in the description. Be sure to check out my art. You can find it at www.newearth.art. You can find all episodes of The Reality Revolution at therealityrevolution.com, where I have meditations available for purchase, as well as programs that will allow you to manifest large sums of money. The universe is available to you right now in this moment, and you can do anything that you want. All things are possible. The world needs your unique gifts and talents, and I can't wait to see the impact that you'll make as you continue to create a life of magnified wealth, prosperity, and success. Welcome to the Reality Revolution.